Hey guys, winter is here, and believe me, I feel your pain. We've been lucky this year that there was no snow until January, but this winter something has completely changed my mind on winter, and it's the Curveboard ice blades and the Curveboard surf skate trucks. This is the first year since I've owned them that we've had conditions where we had this nice, clear, frozen ice. So I was able to take these out into the wild and use them on a frozen pond, and it was just fantastic experience. Let's talk a little bit about them. Okay, it's not that cold. You're on a lake. On the one hand, I promised my wife that I wouldn't do anything stupid, but on the other hand, she knows me well enough by now to know I will do something stupid. So let's give this a go and hope I don't fall into the lake. Thank you. This, my friends, is what pure freedom looks like. Guys, I'm going to talk a little bit less in this video because I just want to share the beautiful aesthetics of riding on this frozen lake a little bit more. But I'm going to talk a little bit about what makes the Curveboard trucks and their blades different from other ones that I've tried, why they're so effective. I'm going to bring out my friend Vicky and fellow teammate who is an incredible hockey player, so she can try them and you can see what it's like for somebody else.
You're beautiful, man.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you very much.
No worries, it's fun. I enjoy the soak. And I'm also going to highlight the discount code to get 10% off of any Curveboard products, including the blades and the trucks, because these do run quite a bit to get shipped internationally, but they are totally worth it in my opinion. So I'm going to throw that up on screen and in the description. Okay, getting into the next scene, you can see those front Curveboard trucks and how they are articulated. There's no bushing in there, there's no spring, so they are super loose feeling, and that is essential to getting the drive you need on the ice when you're using the blades. These have a bit more resistance than a wheel does, so being able to have little resistance and no strong rebound there is actually going to help you pump them much better. I've tried it with a waterborne setup and with the Yow setup, and these ones definitely pump the easiest, and you're going to be really thankful to have the Curveboard trucks with your ice blade setup. Another thing that's key on this setup versus others that I've tried is that these blades are razor sharp, and they're designed specifically with a front, a back, a right, and a left specific blade. Now these are not like hockey blades that have the double kind of hulled shape. These have the single sharp blade at the bottom, so it's more like a speed skate than a hockey skate, and the difference that made for getting traction when you pump was huge. However, after a few rides, I found that I was able to still do snaps in that quite easily. The biggest issue with doing snaps is keeping traction on the top deck rather than the blades releasing as you want them. That's not to say that there isn't a little bit of learning that comes along with switching from wheels to blades, as you can see here. These are pretty low maintenance, but they can loosen up after you do a lot of snaps. So it's good to keep a skate tool with you, because as you can see here, that back blade was swinging and it ended up doing the pendulum thing so much that it flipped right over, and it created a bit of a gouge on my board, and it was kind of unrideable when it got to the non-sharp side. So just something to be aware of. You want to keep the blades kind of snug enough that they can still move, but not so that they're swinging like a pendulum. This is my teammate Vicky. She's also known as Surf Skate Mom on Instagram, and she rides on whitetail skateboards with me, and I was so stoked to show her the Curveboard ice blades because Vicky's two passions are surf skating and playing hockey. She's a former university varsity hockey player. She was captain of the Ottawa GGs, and I knew she would just absolutely love combining her two passions. So I brought her out the next day on this sunny day to get back onto the lake and try these out. So for these sequences, Vicky is filming on her skates while I'm riding the Curveboard. And I made one big strategic mistake here in that I was riding and I decided to try to do some hockey stick handling while riding the Curveboard surf skate. This is before I had ever seen Vicky in real life stick handling. And once you see her take over, you're going to see how I just look like a fool trying this next to her. But I feel like I'm doing my part in making her look good.
Oh my god, you're giving me ideas.
Since I'm a little bit more advanced in surf skating, she is a lot more advanced when it comes to hockey skills. Okay, here's Vicky taking over, and you'll soon see the skills she has with the hockey stick, and it is something to behold.
Hey, pass me my stick.
I would absolutely love to one day see these become popular enough that we can create our own surf skate hockey league where we have two teams of people competing, playing hockey while riding surf skates. I think that would be a lot of fun. So it'll take some time to get enough people on these, but to get started, I'm going to drop that discount code again so that you can get 10% off of your purchase of Curveboard ice blades and Curveboard trucks so that you can set up your own ice surf skate. Hope you enjoyed this little video, and thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.